find a handicapped trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, come along with me and I'll take you on it and show you where it's at. Roll that intro and let's get started. You ready to go for a walk? Let's go for a little hike on a handicapped trail. Even Tucker wants to go for a ride. This is the handicapped accessible hiking trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It is scooter friendly, cane friendly, walker friendly, any type of device that you might need to move along. So let's go for a walk and enjoy this peaceful little hike. It is all concrete walkway. Enjoy the nature. To my knowledge, this is the only handicap accessible trail here in the Great Smoky Mountains. So join me and Tucker and Miss Abby and Indiana Boy. He's going to take my scooter because Tucker likes to go for a ride. Because he gets a little nosy when he walks. Too many smells distract him. But oh, Abby, Miss Abby, she just loves to go for a walk in here. So let's sit back and relax and enjoy the hike. Got nice little bridges. And look, they even got little benches you can sit on if you need to take that break. Let's go this way, Miss Abby. And they got little signs along the way that tell about the little wildlife that you might see in here. And flowers. How you enjoying it, Abby? I'm using my cane as I maneuver along in through here. Oh, always enjoyed this little trail. It's just nice, peaceful, relaxing. Well, Miss Abby, you got a little spring in your step this morning. You're really wanting to truck along. You're trying to catch up with Daddy, aren't you? Yeah, it's right along the highway. You will hear some highway noise, but it's really nice. And you can bring your pets. Well, you're just running and trucking along there, Abby. And she says, I can't catch Daddy and Tucker. Tucker, hold up, wait up. Sissies are coming. I'm a-trucking. Little benches for you to sit back and relax.
What's your parking lot? You want to take her in? You want to try to do it?
Miss Abby, she's got a little spring in her step this morning. The trees ain't turning yet. They won't turn colors till about towards the end of October. Then all the town gets busy with what we call the leaf peepers. But if you do bring your pets in here, just remember to clean up after them. Oh, I love this place. So peaceful and relaxing. So beautiful. Beautiful. This is probably about maybe our third time over here on this trail. I did a video back when I first started doing YouTube of this trail. I thought I'd just come back and revisit it for you. All the nice little benches along here. Where's Abby? Oh, it's so pretty. Look at these these rocks with the moss growing on them. Isn't it pretty? Alright, Abby, let's truck on down the hike. Abby likes going for little hikes when she can, when they're accessible for her to go on. Don't you? You love going out with Mommy and Daddy on hikes. Now Tucker, on the other hand, well, what can we say? More little benches. He just is just turned 6 months. And he's still a little rambunctious puppy. Isn't he? He thinks he knows it all. And doesn't want to listen. I love these little signs. They tell about the little history of this area and all the things that you might see in here. Here tells about the butterflies and the birds that you would see in here. Now that's one thing Tucker likes to chase, is butterflies, isn't it? Oh, mercy me. Butterflies and squirrels. He has those squirrel moments when he goes out hiking. Oh, just saw a bird take off in here. Hey, there went the bird. Tucker will see that and want to go chase the bird. Oh, you can hear the water back here, the creek, the little creek that runs through here. So pretty, so beautiful. Nothing like the Great Smoky Mountains, is there, Abby? Now, thanks to Marshall from Mellow Nomadic Adventures, he reminded me of the National Park passport book. So I got that so when we go off on our journeys and we explore a national park, I can get the little stamp and mark it off in our book. And if you haven't checked out Mellow Nomadic Adventures, you ought to. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He travels in a van. And his goal is to see, I believe, every national park out there. He does a lot of hiking and exploring. Great guy, Marshall is. He's a really nice guy and got an awesome channel. Gotta go check him out. I get to meet him at the Mayberry meetup in October. Back here, I think, is a creek running through here, Abby. Or river, stream, however you want to call it. Now, back when I was a little kid, we would call that a creek. Because it ain't really a river. So back when I was a kid, we called that a creek. But look at it down there. Isn't that pretty? Just a little bit of water down there. Beautiful sound. Now, you ain't going down there in the creek, Abby. Just listen to that sound. Isn't it pretty? It sounds so relaxing. You could just sit here all day long. What do you think, Gabby? Could you stay here all day too? Now you're just ready to move on, aren't you? What about you, Tucker? Hello. You saying hello, Tucker? You saying hello to everybody, Tucker?
Oh, hello.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tucker. I am the Tuckster. And I drive the ladies crazy. Tell everybody hi.
Hi.
Go tell everybody hi.
No, you said-
No, I've already done that. I'm a star. I don't have to. I got people that do that for me. Oh, you gotta have a little fun, joke around. Life's too short. Oh, that's so pretty down there. I think Gabby wanted to go down there and get in the water, even though she can't stand to even go out when it rains. A peaceful, beautiful hike. Here's another good view of that water. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't it be nice to have a cabin right here next to this? Ooh, yes. You still trekking along, Abby? Well, good for you. As you can see, Abby's starting to feel a lot better. She had some rough months there, but she's doing a lot better. I think Tucker's kind of helped her out a little bit. You know, they still have their moments they don't get along. Especially when Tucker tries to steal her food. But I think that's about with anybody. Ooh, got some mushrooms growing in here. Yeah, benches all along this route. It is a nice handicap accessible hike. A little hiking trail. It'd be nice. I'd be nice. What I'm trying to say, it'd be nice if they had more, other types of handicap trails here in the Smoky Mountains. My goal is to explore the different ones and different areas. Tucker just riding right along. And try to share them with you all. In case you would like to go there and you might know, hey, can I go there or not? Whoop, there ran a squirrel. Sorry, I had a squirrel moment. I seen a squirrel run. Uh-oh. I think Abby got the smell of the squirrel. No, you leave the squirrel alone, Abby. So you sit here on the bench and just sit there and relax and listen to the water. Very good, Abby. You didn't bother the squirrel. You had a little spring in your step there when you saw it, though. And this channel is just all about finding handicap accessible places or just ways to inspire you to get out and enjoy life or challenge yourself. Like I did that hike to find the wild ponies. That was very challenging for a person with a disability, but I did it. And I'm so proud of myself. Even though there was pain for about a week, I did it. Here's more signs telling about the place. Forging a Park. Another stone wall. Boy, Abby is just trucking along. I'm proud of you, Abby. I'm glad you're starting to feel so much better. When we was out there in Quartzsite, Arizona, I think that dry air really messed her skin up. She just couldn't handle it. And that's one of the reasons we're not really going to go back there anytime soon. Because if it's hard on your dogs, it's not worth it. And that dry air was a little too rough on her skin. And she kind of paid for that, and that's not right. So, but we would like to get out and see the Grand Canyon sometime, because there is a handicap accessible area to that, I believe. And I like to be able to show that to everybody. They got these benches really nicely spaced out in here in case you need to take a break. And it's not no uphill or downhill. It's just all pretty well level in here. And that's what makes it nice for a person with a disability. Right, Abby? Hi, Mommy. Oh, you're very talkative this morning. You're starting to be a little more talkative and exercising. I'm so proud of you, girl. You have to be, huh? To outrun Tucker. I hear motorcycles along the road. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Like I said, this is right along the highway. Ooh, we got no chimney coming up here. Let's check out this chimney. Remnants of a cabin that was here. Isn't that pretty? A lot of artwork, a lot of time and patience went into that. Well, you don't say. I always said Abby could talk like Scooby-Doo. The veterinarian didn't believe me one day until she did right in front of me. He goes, Abby, Scooby-Doo! More benches to sit here and look out over the creek. And here's another chimney. You know what these old chimneys remind me of? Oh, I used to grow up watching that show Little House on the Prairie. Can you imagine Mom sitting there cooking over that while the children played? Paul out in the field. I love that show. It was back when there were simpler times. We're getting close to the end of the trail. It's nice they got these little signs along the way tell you different things that you might find in here. And they got the little benches for you. No place like home. We're back at the beginning. Oh, we're back at the beginning and we're gonna truck on that, aren't we, Abby? Waddle, 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 waddle. Sorry, Abby. Mommy shouldn't have said that. That was a nice little stroll, wasn't it? That was a nice... It's good to get out and get a little exercise. And it's too bad this is the only designated handicap accessible trail here in the Smoky Mountains. Like I said, if you bring your pet, make sure you clean up after him. And don't put any trash or litter on the ground. And stop at the visitor center and get you one of those national park passport books so you can explore and mark off different national parks as you go exploring, and mark them off, put that stamp in there. And they have them for kids too, Junior Ranger. So the kids can have a little adventure with it. This was nice. And even got the handicap parking, but this is the Sugarland's Valley Trail. Handicap accessible. It's 0.5 mile. They say it takes you about 30 to 45 minutes to do it. And like they say, for your protection, lock your car, take all your valuables with you. But this is a beautiful park. Beautiful little handicap trail. Wow, wasn't that a fun hike? Me and Abby and Tucker and Indiana Boy went on a hike on the handicap trail here in the Smoky Mountains. It was a relaxing, peaceful hike, and it was so much fun for the dogs. But clean up after them. And always remember, your next dream, your next adventure is just over the horizon. So let's get out and enjoy life and do some exploring. And remember, all PayPal donations and channel memberships and profits from this channel go to help the disabled, to donate to them, to help them get something they might need. And local animal shelters. Because, hey, Miss Abby was a rescue. I love rescuing dogs. Give them a second chance in life. So we like to pay it forward and pay it back. And help out others. So till next time, me, Miss Abby, Tucker, and Indiana Boy will see you down the road. Because Abby is ready to go. She's ready to go again. Bye-bye.